We're getting the corn planter hooked up today. I think we got a little over an inch of rain, but it's drying out pretty quickly, kind of. Next week's supposed to be 75. The past couple days it's been pretty cold and windy, so it's been kind of drying everything out. Probably starting to get dry down. Hopefully get in the field next week potentially. So I'm gonna get all the planter tractors hooked up today. We're in the afternoon. We worked cows this morning. We're going to get all the tractors hooked up. I'm going to get them hooked up all the way, get them ready. The tractors are all ready to go. We did maintenance on them the past couple days. Got them completely ready. And all the planters should be already done. I'm getting mine hooked up. I got to put some water in the liquid tank. And then run some water through it to make sure that all checks out okay. And this one should be ready to rock and roll. So as long as the ground temperature comes up next week and it's dry enough to get in the field, I think we're going to get started. So let's get the old tractor hooked up and we're ready to rock and roll now. Good afternoon, everybody. We finally got the sprayer going, put that together. It's drying out pretty quick. I'm not planting today. We are going to get our CRP sprayed, or at least some of it. We're getting out here. Getting everything situated. Out on the old rig. CRP field, you got to watch out for all these little. That's not little, is it? That's a big one. Lucky I was paying attention. Anyways, we're getting the old CRP sprayed out here today. Might try to finish it tomorrow. I started with the place I was really worried about versus the other one isn't so hilly. We're getting there. We ain't gonna have enough to finish this side, I don't think, but we'll see what we can do.
All right, so we got our batteries in on both sides. Now we're gonna try and start it. See if it'll start now. We charged up the batteries the other day, so we'll see. Yeah. Listen to that 420 muscle, boys. Got the caddy back. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh yeah. Let's let her eat.
Well, today's gonna be the first day. We're gonna get the corn planter loaded up here. That's nice. Brought my stick. Anyways, we're gonna get the old corn planter loaded up today. We got the bean planter all ready for Matt or Jeffrey, whoever gets to it first. Only gonna run one for now. Jeffrey's using the other planter tractor to spread fertilizer onto pasture ground. So that's where we're at the moment. Let's get this thing filled up, huh? That's what the old inside of my tank looks like. Line her up just like that. We're gonna be splitting one of the hybrid. I put one box in for now because I got to do a little bit of a plot. There she goes. To me, I don't know exactly what I do, what I put in there. We don't have a weight scale on our seed tender. Usually what I do is I put 1 box in the front, box in the back, and then I just put 1 box in each container, but we got to split one for now. So I'll do the best I can. About a little bit of that. A little bit of that. As you can see, our yard's a mess right now. We got everything put out. We got the vertical till on. One of the bean planters is hooked up and ready to go. That's the other ones. We ain't ready to hook that one up. We're getting there. Just got all the bags put in there. Mom brought out the bags for me. Come out here, we're gonna shoot for about 2 inches. Plenty of moisture in the ground. Oh, look at that. Maybe a hair deep. Well, let's check our spacing while we're at it. It should be roughly right here. Right there it is. About right. So, how you want to do that is come back, put it around top your seed. It's already at 2 inches. There anyways. Over here. Plenty of moisture in the ground. Wow. Well, it looks all good for here. Probably need to run it just a little bit longer. If I get out, check it again. Well, everything's checking out. We're running 99.6 roughly on singulation. That's how accurate your planter basically is. That's your seed spacing between every seed, which goes with how much you're planting for population, which we're planting 33,000 at the moment. My gauge wheels are running really good right now, which is really surprising. But other than that, I ain't bragging. So I'm going to say team effort. Everybody who got the planters ready this year or participated in it even a little bit, they must have did good because it's running good so far. The tractor, it's pulling it, no problem. Plenty of moisture where the seed's getting buried at. We're running implement guidance this year. It's running, seems to be running good. I guess I'm not 100% sure on how to even tell if it's running good, but it's working. And it seems accurate. I guess that's how you tell. I don't know. We've already done 10 acres. Maybe it took me 5 minutes kind of to get everything primed and ready to go when I got here. And then other than that, Matt's kind of double checking my depth. Usually when I start planting out, I get a little anxious, worried, wanting to make sure that it's all good. So I always have people double check for me at the beginning. So he's double checking there real quick, and then we're good to go. There he is now. Yeah, we're getting right there over here. Got about 64 acres done so far. Not bad for getting started out round one. Everything seems to be going good. We got our row filters down on this field. We're no-tilling into our falling hydrous pass. I'm not exactly on the tracks right now, but we try to get as close as we possibly can. I think I'm 2 inches off. It looks like I'm close. Anyway, out here going along. We're at 99.8 singulation. Putting around 35,000 population out here. The planter seems to be running good. Liquid's going on good. We're slowly getting her. Tractor's handling her good up here. Got the old radio on here. Get out here in a little bit. We'll have to get out and go check the depth on the seed and double check that real quick, make sure it's still going good. Aside from that, we're going to keep on going. Got, or should have around 50 acres left of seed in the tank before I got to go put the bags in for the plots. I'm leaving 8 swipes up here on the top of the hill for that plot. We'll get that put in as soon as we run out of seed. Alrighty, well, we got around 100, a little over 100 done. I should be getting close to being out of seed, so I got to come out here and even up my seed tanks. I need them to be completely up before I put these bags of seed in, or at least close, because I think I got two acres to spare on the seed behalf. But when I put it in the plot, I need it to be 100% accurate for data. Let's get it. Everything's already dusty. Didn't take long. It's kind of crazy, but well. Let's take that a little bit. The tractor was saying I had a low. Okay, well, that'd be the low one. Well, we're gonna use old trusty. Put some in there. You bet. Well, I got home, or Mom brought me home, and I already checked this tractor out, or else I'd check the oil right now. But I don't need to, because I already know it's good. Got home, and well, Dad's still going, supper's not ready, and I ain't got nothing better to do. So I'm gonna hop in the old 345 with the old bean planter. I put beans in it this morning. I'm gonna go start planting beans. At least get it ready. We got one small patch here next to the house. Then I'll go plant it. Get everything tuned in, that way the boys don't have to worry about it. And it started. What a good day. I'm gonna go get this all set up for whoever decides they want to plant tomorrow. I'm thinking it'll probably be Matt. Jeffrey's still got to put fertilizer on some pastures. But I would say either by the end of the week or beginning of next week, Jeffrey will be attending the bean planting crew and be helping out. We got 100 acres of anhydrous we still got to put on, which I imagine I'll be putting that on at some point. And then Jeffrey also has a field he has to go work for me. It's the field that I'm splitting with a landowner. We would like that thing worked. Just because we plant around all the waterways out there, and he took really good care of his farm and put waterways in there on the places that it needed to be. So there's kind of like some point rows and whatnot, and I just prefer with those shorter rows on the planter. It's just easier if you work it, and it's a lot easier on the row units of the planter, not beating up going across all of it. So we're gonna go work that probably with that setup right there. Jeffrey loves working ground, so he'll enjoy that. And we'll get his bean planter hooked up once he gets done spreading fertilizer. And those two can tackle that. I did a little over 100 acres today. Should be a little bit better day tomorrow depending on when I get started. I put all those bags of corn in there, roughly 40 acres. It's just two different numbers. I'm going to do a population test with those numbers, is what they would like us to do with it, so that's what I'm going to do. And then once that's all empty, I'm going to put a little bit more seed in there. I'm going to finish up the farm that I got to go to. So I'm doing two different places of this population. It's the two farms out that way where I just was, and then another farm down the road. So I'm going to take care of that, and then somebody will bring the seed tender, and I'll come back and fill both those fields back in, and then those two fields will be done, and I'll be done down this direction. That's the plan at the moment. And there's the applicator bar. We got to fold that back up. Co-op had to steal a part off of it. That's why she's undone like that. Gonna hold she wrote at the moment. Start dropping these units down here. Oh yes, the old beeping noise that you have to hear 24/7. Everybody just loves that beeping noise. So Dad's already been spraying. He's gotten all this done, and he got a couple other fields done. He started around noon. He's been getting along pretty good, it seems like. And the other thing, I just absolutely love the fact that when you want to sit here and you don't have enough time to really get your stuff going, your screen will automatically pop up on here. Tells you your field, client, acres, crop, which that still ain't the right one probably, but then your subscription for beans, if there is one, which I think there is one here. I believe we put one on this field just to give her a test. And it just loads it right up like it's supposed to, and then boom, puts it right in there. You believe that? I love it. Let's get this old thing fired up here. We still got our number 1 engage right here. Let's go ahead and hit our wing wheels right here. So it'll eventually come down. There they are. Drop your 3-point down. Hit the fold button. Pretty simple setup. Mine doesn't have the box. Mine's put in the monitor. Other than that, that's why I didn't show it last time, because mine's just already on the screen. I just hit 2 buttons. They got a little box up here. Same concept though. Switch her to plant mode, transport plant. You're going to drop your 3-point down, level with the drawbar, let her sink down, and you're good to go.